And the text of the GOP plan, what is expected to be a so-called skinny bill that rolls back Obamacare's individual and employer mandates, remains unseen by senators or the public. The Republican Party's ongoing efforts to pass legislation to weaken the Affordable Care Act is expected to culminate in the famous Senate process known as vote-a-rama, in which senators can introduce an unlimited number of amendments, often for the purpose of driving home a political point and forcing colleagues in the other party to cast uncomfortable votes. President Donald Trump urged Republicans Thursday morning to get something passed. Come on, Republican senators, you can do it on health care. After 7 years, this is your chance to shine. Don't let the American people down. He tweeted throughout the week. Democratic aides said they were fully prepared to flood the zone. The ultimate goal will be to make this process so painful that voting no on the final proposal will be the only thing that provides relief for them, was one aide's blunt outlook. But to press Republicans to unveil their skinny repeal plan, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer announced Thursday evening Democrats would stop offering amendments during the remaining debate time until the final GOP proposal was revealed. Their reasoning: we need time to study it and prepare amendments to it. Related, GOP healthcare strategy: pass bill first, fix it later. We just heard from the nonpartisan Congressional Budget Office that under such a plan, as reported in the press, 16 million Americans would lose their health insurance and millions more would pay a 20% increase in their premiums, Schumer said. Republicans dismissed the tactic as an empty threat and noted that Democrats had offered few proposals up until that point. And Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell's ultimate goal remains the same: to convince enough of his colleagues, 50, to be exact, to vote yes on the passage of a final bill and advance to a conference committee with the House. 6 senators voted to repeal in 2015 and against it today. 6 senators voted to repeal in 2015 and against it today. What a skinny repeal does is it gets it to a conference committee, said Senator Mike Rounds. At that stage, then we can begin the process of rebuilding again as one option, while it's still unclear what that ultimate legislation will be. For now, leadership is considering a skinny repeal bill, a drastically scaled-down version of an Obamacare repeal bill that Republicans passed in 2015 and was vetoed by former President Barack Obama. It would roll back Obamacare's individual and employer mandates, and there is some optimism that that measure could garner enough support among Republicans, particularly as it would leave Medicaid untouched. The dramatic vote-a-rama on Thursday would come as McConnell's efforts to rally his troops around a more comprehensive repeal and replace bill have been woefully unsuccessful. Multiple attempts to simultaneously placate both the demands of his moderate colleagues, particularly those hailing from Medicaid expansion states, as well as staunch conservatives pushing to strip out as many Obamacare regulations and taxes as possible, have fallen through. Throughout a debate on the Senate floor, Republican senators already failed several times to pass proposals to overhaul the healthcare system, including the 2015 repeal bill that they had successfully passed less than 2 years ago.